last Southern California rally here in beautiful San Dimas, California, we decided to pick up one of the tire minders. Now, we already have a TST Truck Systems tire pressure monitoring system, but we heard this is better, so we picked one up. Let's take a look at it, see how it does. The boxing on it, really good. Let's pull everything out. Set that over here. You got the display unit itself. Overall, compared to the TST, it's probably about the same size, about the same weight, just a hair taller, but it's a little bit narrower, not quite as long. Let's take the screen off because, well, this cover on the screen, that ain't gonna do us any good. Wonder if we can turn this on right out of the box. Ooh, look at that. Right out of the box, it comes on. Now this has an internal battery on it. As you might be able to see, we got 2 out of 4 bars. So we can do pretty good. You can either have this plugged in, or you can just charge it up, stick it on your dash. You don't have to worry about any of those wires. Little bit different though, having a antenna sticking out of the side compared to the TST. That might take a little bit to get used to, but hey, you're not always going to be looking at this. Until something goes wrong, no big deal. You don't have to put this where you're going to be staring at it right up on your dash. You could set it down below, put it in your glove box. Hell, you could even put the damn thing in your pocket if you want. So it looks pretty good. I like the color on it. It does show where the top up here would be the front of your RV, and obviously the bottom would be the back. It's got a front, which means you can do a bunch of monitors on here, and then you can put it on rear so that you can have the truck and the trailer, or you can just do it for a motorhome. We're going to be using front and rear because, well, we got a 5th wheel. Let's see what else we have in the box. So on here we have sailboat fuel. Okay. Come on. You gotta laugh at that. That's funny. So we don't need this anymore. So we're just gonna take it, put this part back together, and we're gonna file it with all the rest of the boxes that we have for everything else that we bought over the last couple years. It's filed. Let's see, what do we have here? We got a small box. Got some paperwork. Ooh, you got an instruction manual. Now, guys, we know what we got to do with this manual, right? Yep, that's right. It's a tradition here on Wagon Masters Travels that we man read the instructions. We read them. There you go. What I do like about this tire minder includes the batteries that you're going to need. And what's even better about it, they give you 2 batteries for sensors. Now, we got the 10 sensor unit because, well, we got 12 tires. Aha, somebody's probably doing the math. Yes, we did buy 2 more of these sensors. I do like the way these have the metal bottoms on them. Very well constructed. All you do is grab a hold of it, spin them open, put the battery in, put it back together, go put it on your tire. Now you do have the tool and all the locking nuts on here and additional washers, the little O-rings that will keep everything nice and sealed up. Ooh, we have a sticker. What do we got else in here? Ooh, we got the backing for the sticker. Let's just put that back on there because we may want to put that sticker someplace. Quit laughing. We're not going to put it there. Okay. That's everything in here. There's all our sensors. We're going to put this one back in here so we don't lose it right now. We're going to take those other 2 and put them in here. So, 12 sensors for 12 wheels. Got 6 on a truck. We got a dually. Got 6 on the RV. Got a toy hauler with 3 axles. Let's see, what else do we have here? This is like Christmas, you know it? What else do we got here? Ooh, we got all kinds of goodies. So we got the booster, because, well, you know, not every RV sits on top of the truck. And so it might be a little bit far away. You want to make sure you're getting that signal. So you hook this up to the RV battery, stick it somewhere up front, somewhere in the battery compartment, front storage area, so you can get that signal from the tires all the way up to the unit in the truck. We have a 12-volt plug so that you can stick this in one of the accessories port for those that are of the, let's just say, advanced age into the cigarette lighter spot. Got the USB cord that goes with it. Got a whole bunch of zip ties because, well, you just can't have something that you got to install, probably for this, without zip ties. And we have a suction mount. I will say that's one thing I did not care for on the TST, was that the suction mount didn't work all that great. If you just left it in one spot on your windshield, it did fine. But if you ever had to move it, the more you moved it, the less it actually worked, and the less it would stick to things. This looks like it's pretty good and constructed. You can really move things around as you want. As you can see, squirrel! I like to play with things. So, I think what we need to do is see how to program this, get all these things programmed, put it on the RV, stick this in the truck, go for a drive, see how it does. So to program these sensors is actually very easy to do. All you have to do, hold down these two top buttons on the screen till it starts beeping. You got a red light that comes on. Take the sensor, screw it on the tire that you want, make sure it's in the right position for that tire, and then guess what? It will pick it up. You're done. Move on to the next one. Move it over, go to that tire, screw it on. Air pressure basically turns this on, and it's set. What we're going to do to make it really easy to know which tire each one of these sensors go on, because you might not be the one taking them off. You might go to Les Schwab or Discount Tires, and they take everything off, and then they go to put it back on. Your sensors get all mixed up. So we want to make sure that our sensors are in the same spot every single time. So what we're going to do, we're going to take each one of these sensors, and we're going to take an itty bitty grinder. We're going to mark on the top of the sensors where every one of these go. So we got 6 for the truck, 6 for the RV. So for the truck, we are going to engrave in here driver front. And we're going to label all of them like that so that we know where everything goes. So let's go outside, put these on the valve stems, and get this thing all programmed, set, ready to go. There we go. Trailer is all set, all 6 of them on. Our pressure looks wonderful. Let's go do the truck now. So to make the sensors easier to put on the inner tires, we got an extension and a nice little rubber puck that goes into the wheels so that it doesn't bounce around and scratch it. Let's get that put on. Perfect. range extender unit, I ended up moving outside of the storage bay. We had it inside and it did great for most of them, but every once in a while on the unit, I was losing signal on one of the back tires in the RV. Moved it out here, not a problem since. The one downside that I did find of this, the battery power, isn't all that great. I can get about 10 to 12 hours of having it on before it gets down there and starts flashing, hey, you need to charge it. So I'm going to probably be plugging it in when I drive from now on. That way I don't have to worry about the batteries. So I really like the feature that you can have 4 different profiles with the tire minder. So I got one set up with the truck and the RV. If I get a boat trailer, I can have another one set up. You got the jet skis, you can have it set up for there. You have an entirely different truck and an RV. You can have that set up. You only need one unit. Got to have sensors on all the different tires, but you only need one unit. So I've had the tire minder now for a couple of weeks. I got to tell you, I really like this one. I've had some of the others, the TST and a few other really cheap ones. This works wonders. I like that all at the same time, I can view all 6 tires on the truck. Like right now, it's showing front for my truck. In about 5 seconds, it'll switch, goes to rear. I can see all 6 tires of the RV at one time. Granted, I can't see the temperature and the pressure at the same time, but all I can do is push this center button, and there's the temperature of all 6 tires at once. That comes really handy. That way it's not showing a temperature and a tire pressure of one tire. I got 12 tires. Even at 5 seconds, by the time it rotates through all of those tires and gets back to the one I want to look at, it's going to be a little bit. Not to mention, I've got to remember, okay, what is this tire? What's this tire? What's this tire? If I want to. Now, these will tell you when there's a problem, whether it's leaking, whether you're getting a flat, with the sensor going wrong, but it just makes it so easy to see all 6 at one time. I can just look at them and go, yep, they're all fine. Or you know what? That one tire compared to the other 6 looks a little bit odd. So, thumbs up to Tire Minder. This is great. I'm really enjoying having it. Thanks, Tony, for hooking me up at the SoCal Rally. You guys want to save $10? Go to Outdoor Adventure Products and put in the code JERET22. That's Jeret 22. Get $10 off when you order them from Tony at Outdoor Adventure Products. Have a good one.
Thank you for watching. We appreciate you very much. Please support us by liking us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Instagram, Our Village, and Twitter as we continue making smiles into memories.